Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Okay, still having more fun with these, this BeaverBushcraft mini and micro challenge. I saw one of the challenge participants use different rocks, and I've only ever done it on the supplied Norfolk flint, and the supplied Norfolk flint is fantastic. It's a beautiful stone. But I've got quartzite here. This is my working stone. This is the stuff I use most of the time because I have a crap ton of it. I've got 300 kilos of quartzite. Now this is probably some of the best quartzite I've got available to me. It is beautiful quartzite. If I don't break it. Now some of this stuff is different grades of quartzite that I get. Some of it's better than others. I found this stuff that I've got here is probably the best I've got available. The only reason I'm using the best I've got available is because this is a very difficult challenge to do, especially when you're using that one, the micro Viking. It is by far the smallest striker I have ever used. I have got 2 embers with it on the supplied flint, Amadou fluff. This is the smallest one. Now, I was fooling around with this last night and I got it to spark reasonably easy. There we go. As I said, I got it to spark reasonably easy. I think that was on a first strike catch too. Using the smallest of the smallest striker on Australian quartzite. You don't see the sparks very much, but yeah, I could ember transfer that and get it to go without a drama. That is still going. As I said, I have successfully got this little one to spark reasonably easy now. On my stones. You're not seeing the sparks, but it does generate sparks. There we go. The sparks a lot of the time fall down because but I am getting that spark consistently, even on Australian quartzite. So that's that one. the bigger ones. These are a bit easier. They're not as hard. Oh, nearly first strike catch. Keeps going on there, but there we go. That's with the Mini C. On Amadou, on Australian quartzite. That's that one, the Mini C. And the Amadou is now, I did say that these are a novelty. That one there is definitely a novelty. These smaller ones, the minis, you could, if you were really desperate, you could rely on them to generate sparks, but I still wouldn't, because they are simply very difficult to fool around with, manipulate, especially with people with my size fingers. The Mini Viking. Second catch. And I dropped it. Okay, it went out. I did get it on the second catch, but I blew it out and dropped it on there and it went out. Second or third catch. I can start showing off with those ones. I can get them almost on first, second or third catch. That's the Viking, Mini Viking on Amadou. I haven't tried it on charcloth. Maybe get first catch with them on them. Yeah, but I just wanted to show that they are viable if you wanted to really start testing on other rocks. Yeah, you can go to different rocks, because I saw one bloke do it on pyrite rocks. I sparked it. I've got pyrite cubes, and I got them to successfully spark on pyrite cubes, and he did it on agate. Yeah, any stone that's in the 6.5 to 7 mo's, 8 mo's is going to do it. But they're and then they're fairly small as well. So, yeah, I was using flint a little bit bigger, but that's quartzite, Australian quartzite, and it's probably some of my better quartzite as well. And once you get into this, I can consistently get these to spark pretty much. And then it proves me a lie every time. Consistently spark most of the time. It's starting to blunt out, that's why it's... consistently get them to spark every time, pretty much fairly well. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that I am still fooling around with this stuff. It is yeah, good. I'm getting that one to spark pretty well now, and I'm glad I got it on with a different stone, not just using the that. I would not try and do a one strike catch with that one, because yeah, that's just taking it to the extreme. And yeah, yeah, trying to do the one strike catch, that's really just showing off. But yeah, some of the blokes make it look very easy, and it's if you've got a bit smaller hands, you probably could do that. Yeah, it's just the reality is I'm working with what I've got, and I think I've done reasonably well with what I've got. So yeah, but this little mini kit I've set up here, the three strikers in a guitar pick with two pieces of flint and the three strikers. And I don't know if Mark and Helen designed that, but that one fits perfectly in there as well. No dramas. And I just wrap it up in a little bit of chamois, because that's a little bit of chamois cloth, chamois leather. Like that. And then put that one down the bottom. Push it over as far as it'll go underneath the amadou, like that. Put that there. A bit bigger piece of flint, because the bigger they are, the better it is. Gives you a bit more chance. It's got a little bit of amadou in there. Just put that on there. No, that doesn't go on there. That could fit in a pocket. Imagine that in your little pocket, just as an emergency kit, just in case. You know, it'd fit just about anywhere. But I put all of those in there just to make it as much viable stone in there as possible. And that's my BeaverBushcraft Micro Challenge 3-striker set. And that there is a good little pocket kit that has a heap of it in there. Wanted to show you that. All three struck and on different stones. So yeah, just fooling around with this stuff. Yeah, I like them. I love it's testing your skills, pushing yourself a little bit more, get a little bit more comfortable with this stuff. The more you test yourself out, the better you will hone your skills, and that's what this is all about. Going this small, it's ridiculous. Like, these are the hardest strikers I have ever tried. And yeah, that micro Viking is, yeah, it's a damn hard striker to use with these size hands. And yeah, I'm not trying to make excuses, and that's why I wanted to achieve it, because I was bitterly disappointed in the fact that I couldn't get it done at first. But yeah, I got there in the end. But that's the idea of these challenges. And when people set challenges for me, you know, I embrace it. I don't go out to destroy people, or that's not even in my mindset, or beat people or anything like that. That's not me. What I'm trying to do is just embrace the challenge for what it is and just try and do it. And for my own sake, I'm not trying to win. I'm trying to beat myself. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to beat anybody else in this stuff. And that's how I do it in my mind. So yeah, I'm you know, like, I don't. And even if I ever set a challenge out for anybody as this, yeah, don't think I'd ever challenge you or whatever, you know. I don't do that. I'm putting a challenge out there, but it's to beat yourself. That's the idea of it. And these things, these challenges are for your own benefit, to get your skills up. And this was a fantastic challenge because it made me really push myself. So yeah, I loved it. So yeah, it was great. Anyway, thanks for watching.